On today's video, it's just going to be a quick update on the HMAX update, the new fund that I just covered the couple days ago. And also we'll talk about Hamilton fund dividends, which fund will pay dividends and how much dividend has been announced. So those are the two topics I'm going to cover today. It'll be just a quick video. So let's start with Hamilton. The first thing I'm going to is a chart. Of course, when Hamilton has been, Hamilton Canadian Financial Yield Maximizer ETF, or HMAX, just opened on Monday, and we can see this is a chart. It opened about $16, or $15.99, and then today the price closing was $15.25. So the update here I'm looking at right now is a volume, because when you want to invest in anything, you have to know that your fund you invest in or your investment is liquid, just in case you want to sell and change your mind. People do that all the time. So is it liquid? So we look at the volume, of course, for these couple days, for these 4 days trading days, it has averaged about 147,000, 766. So that's a huge number that the share being traded. And volume of today, which is it's a Thursday, was about, look at that, it's 100,000, over 100,000. So that's a pretty it's a pretty liquid for just fund, which is not really this fund is not like a speculative stock that traded, or penny stock. This is more for long term, so people buying, and I'm assuming most of it is just buying, right, rather than buying and selling. This is just a buying, so it's pretty good. And that's the first update. We look at the volume and the growth. Of course, it has come from $15.99 to, of course, it's grown up, which is all-time high, we can say, for this five trading days or 4 trading days. The other news that when I made a video, I didn't have in my video that I made is AUM, or asset under management. We didn't have that one because it was brand new, and I made a video just before the fund was traded. But as of today, look at this. The fund has accumulated over $20 million, which is good, because you want to see your fund is accumulating money. That means there are more people interested, and it will grow. Because if we have 4 days only 21 million, I'm assuming within a month it will be like a 200 million, which, the more the money, the more the manager have the money, the easier they can do the cover call, the easier they can manage, and they can have money, of course, to pay themselves and pay staff. So this is a good news. The fund is growing. We have 21 million. So that's the update on HMAX. Now we're going to dividends. Hamilton has just announced dividends, and one thing, of course, one of the news that I want to tell you today is that they put here Hamilton Canadian Financial Yield Maximizer ETF, or HMAX, which began trading on Monday, will not pay distribution for January dividend, because the fund is brand new, so it hasn't accumulated any money, so they won't pay dividend for January. So if you own that one, you don't expect any. The next will be in February, or end of February, which will be on February 28, 2023, and it will be 185. Because actually someone asked me how much they're gonna pay. So this is 1.185 per share, all right, or per unit. Now we look at the funds that will pay dividend. We have a Hamilton Global Financial ETF, Hamilton Canadian Bank Mean Reversion, which is HCA, will pay about 0.09, and it was a 5%. But the one I'm interested the most is the Hamilton Enhanced Canadian Bank. There is another one, Canadian Bank, which is HCAL, will pay about 12 or 13 cents, yield about 7%. I'm actually going to make a video comparing this one with HMAX, which one is best for you to invest your money. If you're interested, by the way, just leave a comment below. Here, do you want me to make a comparison between HCAL and HMAX and see which one would perform if you invest for long term? The other thing, Hamilton Enhanced Canadian Financials, HFIN, will pay dividend. The highest dividend payer here, we have HYLD, the winner, my favorite, of course. It pays about 14 cents, or about 13.66% at this period. So, and Hamilton Enhanced Utility, of course, is going to pay, it pays about 8 cents, which about 6 equate to 6 12.5%. So there you have it. If you own one of these one, you would expect dividend. When will you expect dividend? By the way, one thing I forgot to mention. So if you don't own any of these funds, will you get dividend? Of course you're not. And if you buy them tomorrow, will you get dividend? I doubt you will. For this month, I think it's too late because ex-dividend date, by the way, is going to be on the January 30th. Okay, which will be on next Monday. So if you buy today, you need 2 days before that, right? Because you need to be on a record on the 31st to get the dividend. Otherwise, you won't get dividend. And then the dividend, of course, will be paid on February 10th, as usual. That's it. And if you invest in DRIP, you will get your money. You'll get more unit added to your investment or to your brokerage rather than get the cash. So it depends on how you have set up your account. And if you don't have a DRIP, then you're going to get cash. There you have it, and that's it. So if it's the first time watching this video, please subscribe and hit the notification button. So anytime I release or there's a news about this type of investment or type of cover call ETF, or there's any news release, I will update you on that. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Till meet again. Bye bye.